If you would want to gain admission this year or you plan to sit for JAMB, then I would rather you watch this video. A lot of you might be wondering what this channel is all about. Well, I am Moses Divine, a representative of NJ University. Now what we do is simply guide aspirants through the path of admission into any university in Nigeria. Right now, I am going to share 7 things every admission seeker must know in 2020. The first information I have for you today is actually a good news. This year, admission is strictly going to be based on merit and no longer catchment area. Every institution in Nigeria is categorically going to be admitting students on a national merit base. Now what this means is, even if you are from the south and you apply to an institution in the north, you will definitely be admitted as long as you have the minimum requirements for that particular institution. In fact, before now, institutions in Nigeria have been given lesser cutoff mark to students from the catchment area. But this year, the case is different. Everyone have equal rights for admission, regardless of your indigenous status. The federal government have abolished the catchment area policy in the determination of admission in Nigerian institutions commencing 2020. The second information I have for you is, this year there will not be any multiple registration in JAMB. That is to say, you can only enroll once. Sadly, you cannot enroll for UTME and direct entry at the same time anymore in JAMB. Have you wondered why the National Identity Number NIN was introduced and made a necessity in the registration of JAMB? It is to check and put a stop to multiple registration in JAMB. 3. The compulsory reading test for UTME candidate this year is Sweet 16 by Bolaji Abdullahi. The number 4 information I have for you today, it is crucial for you to know it. I want you to listen carefully. If you are sitting for JAMB this year, while you are choosing the subjects that you are going to offer in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination enrollment, I want you to first check if your desired institution have special waiver remarks for the course that you plan to study before putting those subjects in JAMB. It is very pertinent. I reiterate, I want you to first check if your desired institution have special waiver remarks for the course that you plan to study before putting those subjects in JAMB. On a normal occasion, every institution in Nigeria have a general requirements for admission, but most institutions have special requirements for admission. Let me make this a bit more clear to you. Let's assume you plan to study biochemistry. The general JAMB subject combination for biochemistry is English, physics, chemistry and any other science subject, but an institution like OAU would require mathematics instead of physics. Of course, there's a general requirement in the JAMB book here for all courses, but do not make this mistake. I want you to check if your institution have different requirements for the course that you plan to study before taking those subjects. A lot of students have faced to gain admission because of this very reason, so do not take it lightly. The Unified Tertiary and Matriculation Examination enrollment and direct entry enrollment form closes at the same time. Do not expect further extension for the deadline. Please enroll timely. There was this rumor I heard that if you enroll on time, you would gain admission on time. I said a rumor I heard, so it's left for you to go and verify if it is true or false. Now let's move to the next information on my list today. If you want to succeed this year in JAMB, I want you to do this. Go to Facebook, search for relevant JAMB groups and groups that have to do with your institution. You can also go to WhatsApp and search for relevant groups. Join those groups and prepare along. Social media is also going to hasten your preparation this year. If you truly want to succeed, I recommend that you do this. There are people on those platforms that might share information you need about the institution you are applying to or JAMB itself. That is why I recommend you join those groups. The final tip I have for you today is to make sure that you enroll in the right center. There are accredited centers that JAMB have approved for JAMB registration. Now, I need you to go to those centers only for your UTME or direct entry registration. If you don't want any issue or an unknown, please go to the right and accredited center.